Presenters to come in this order: Jamaica Union Conference President, Pastor Everett Brown; Central Jamaica Conference President, Pastor Neville Barrett; Sister Yvonne Lawson, representing the ASI, Jamaica Union President, and she is the VP and PRO for ASI JAMU. And then we're going to have a video link with Mr. Rick Fleck, President of International Children's Care. And then we'll hear another item from the Willardine Group of Schools. Pastor Brown. Let's put our hands.
Master of Ceremonies, Dr. Marston Thomas, Honorable Babsy Grange, not we're hoping that our minister will be here this evening. Representatives of the Member of Parliament, councillors, President of EFCCI, Pastor Leon B. Wellington, Executive Secretary of the Jamaica Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and I must emphasize this, former President of the Central Jamaica Conference, Pastor Levi Johnson, President of the Central Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, Pastor Neville Barrett, and other officers, leaders, and workers of the Central Jamaica Conference. Miss Yvonne Lawson, Vice President of ASI Jamaica, Pastor Owen Thomas, representing the President of the East Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, Dr. Merrick Walker, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I was particularly blessed and inspired by the presentation of our children. Children are so authentic. Mr. Williams, they are vulnerable, yet through them we see ourselves. And I'm happy that the children were given the opportunity this evening to share in this very important event. Ladies and gentlemen, first I wish to thank Pastor Wellington, the president of EFCCI, and the men and women of vision, Dr. Thomas, Eric Allen, Mr. Gray, Thompson, and others. You see, I was there in the background. I listened and I watched the many hours you spent together as what was an idea became a reality, and the children's home in Footpath became a reality. This evening's groundbreaking exercise for the AltaVista Children's Village is more than a statement of our commitment to use the resources that we have to help those who are less fortunate. But it signals our intention to continue to build on what we have achieved already. And so the transition from footpath to bog walk is not stepping back, but it's really moving forward. And so I want to thank you for your vision. Thank you for your support. And then I wish also to thank the government of Jamaica and other NGOs for the support that you have given so that this children's home and this children's village will become a reality. I recognize, Chairman, your leadership in this regard as you work with EFCCI and the government to allow us to be incorporated as a home. And so this evening, the Jamaica Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists stand with you, Elder Wellington. We stand with not only the Central Jamaica Conference, but as Seventh-day Adventist leaders and as a church, we believe that a nation, a community, a people who fails to recognize the importance of responding to the needs of the aged and the young, the needs of those who are most vulnerable in the society, then that person, that community, that nation lacks vision. And so the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Jamaica will continue to lend its support to this venture. We were there to give our support when the property was acquired. And I want to assure you, Pastor Wellington, I want to assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that the Jamaica Union Conference will continue to be not a distant partner, but we will continue to partner with other stakeholders as we make this children's village a reality. And so as we vouch our support for this initiative, we want to urge the wider membership of the church, the other conferences in Jamaica, members of the business community, to join us as we seek to save lives, as we seek to transform lives, as we build a community, as we build a nation, as we prepare people not only to become successful citizens of this country, but as we prepare them for time and for eternity. And so accept our greetings. Welcome, God bless you, and have a most successful groundbreaking exercise.
The interest of time, I just want to recognize the protocol that was outlined earlier. But permit me, ladies and gentlemen, just to recognize the presence of our union president and the administration, other administrators from Jamaica Union, and of course, Dr. Wellington, the president of the EFCCI, and his team, and all the other distinguished ladies and gentlemen who have joined us this afternoon. I greet you warmly on behalf of the Central Jamaica Conference, my fellow administrators, Pastor Howard Grant Langley, Executive Secretary, Mr. Lawrence, Roxwell Lawrence, our treasurer, as well as all our, and Pastor Billy Watson, our vice president, all our directors, and our pastors that are here. I greet you on behalf of our workers as well as our members here in Central Jamaica Conference. And of course, the Willardine Group of Schools, our principal, the Peter Williams, and other representatives. I greet you this evening. As a conference, I want to take this opportunity also to commend Elder Wellington and his team for this initiative in a bid to change lives of youngsters in our society. And I can also recall the days when he came to our then president for the start of this very important project. It has been a long journey, but their commitment and dedication has brought us to this day. And I want to commend them. Also want to take this opportunity to commend our former president, Pastor Levi Johnson. I remember we had, well, currently the children's village is in Forepath, that's in Clarendon. But when we learned of the availability of this property, then President, although we had limited resources and we're going through a rather difficult time, he made the sacrifices to ensure that we acquire this property. And so I want to commend him for his leadership as well, as together we work to achieve this object, this goal. As a conference, we are delighted to partner with the EFCCI in helping some less fortunate children in our society. We are very deliberate as a conference in ensuring that our members are able to contribute to this project. What we did is to ensure that we list the Children's Village on our tithe envelope. As a result, the members can give systematically on a weekly basis towards this project. That's part of our commitment as a conference. This is what really matters, ladies and gentlemen. It is not us helping those who can do us favors, but rather us helping those who need our favors. And it is very important to the development of our society. Our country would be a better place if more people could undertake or fund a project like this. I think Jamaica would be a better place. The crime and violence rather, that we sometimes fall victims to would be less or non-existent. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I'm appealing to you, all of us here as members of government and business and the private sectors and the church, all of us who have come, I'm appealing to you in your bid to help change Jamaica. Join us in building this facility and identify young people who need our help. It's a time that we all need to come together as a nation, as a people, put our resources together where it really matters so that we can change the lives of our young people who need our help. This we do for the betterment of our nation, for the betterment of our society. And so again, I congratulate EFCCI and want to pledge our commitment as a conference that we are here to help. We have been with you from the genesis and we will be with you through to the end. All that we can do as a conference, we are committed to do it, to ensure that not only we build this structure here, but that also we help to change the lives of young people in our society. May God bless you and thank you for joining us.